From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. David Phelps gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched into the 7th inning. Felt good. It looked like it from our vantage point. It looked like he threw the ball well, but he just wasn't able to complete it. Ended up getting the loss. If he throws the ball similar in this game, the way he did last outing, I think he walks away with the chance to win.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Terrence Butts. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
All right, one time right here, kid.
The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Terrence Butts 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Come on, Chief. One time. Here we go. Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Hey, let it rip right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tap foul at home plate.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. Houston leads this one 4-0. Ready for another chance. Terrence Butts. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. His career numbers in this matchup, 2 for 3. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Butts going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Stepping up now, Dalton Pompey, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board yet. Ready once again, Terrence Butts. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Graham is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
You know, professional catchers make those.
Striding in once again, Terrence Butts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And there's ball 2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Let her rip right here. Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Chicago White Sox secured their 10th victory of the season. Michael Ynoa earns his third win of the year in relief. Daniel Finn wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Into the box, Terrence Butts, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And this is fouled at the plate. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger. Now in the box, Dalton Pompey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dalton Pompey.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Butts has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Runner goes for second. There's a swing. And he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tilson going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
First baseman, Tyler White.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1 and 2. Hit back toward the mound. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Butts racing back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Ready for another shot now. Terrence Butts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Digging in once again, Terrence Butts.
Left fielder, Terrence Butts.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
The 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pompey. And that's the third out. Astros leave one, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Tim Anderson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Settling in now, Rodrigo Cardona. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Four
runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Butts going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a second run is across. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air out to left field. Butts is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nearly batter. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Omar Narvaez.
The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Butts has a beat on it, He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Terrence Butts. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, let's go, kid. What's up, man?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Michael Ynoa wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Daniel Finn earns the save out of the bullpen. Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Digging in the switch hitter, Terrence Butts, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got their rest. It's gonna, we'll see how it plays out.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Terrence Butts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Sometimes for a first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Terrence Butts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue.
Striding in once again, Terrence Butts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Misses. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming.
Digging in to try it again. Terrence Butts, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-2 tonight's final. Jacob Boyce takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Mike Montgomery allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chad Green, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now his swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration. Now batting, Terrence Butts. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna.
Batting seventh,
He carries a batting
left
line in the
fielder,
280s to begin this one.
Ozuna.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Butts shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Coming to the plate now, Mark
Up next
Hurley.
for Oakland,
And if you didn't know, he was
designated
recently
hitter,
awarded the American League
Mark
Player of the Month
Hurley.
award.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Matt Olson.
the first
0
baseman.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Olson.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Butts racing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Digging in, Terrence
left
Butts.
number
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Butts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Come on, kid, see and drop.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 3-1. Digging in once again, Richard
Leading off for
Ting.
Oakland.
0 for 2 with a
Second
couple of
baseman.
strikeouts for him so
Richard
far.
Ting.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Butts has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Ryan
Now
Healy.
batting,
He's singled
third
in 2
baseman,
trips to the plate thus
Ryan
far.
Healy.
In the air out to left. Butts waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more,
Leading
Jake
off for Oakland.
Peters. He'll start
Right
things
fielder,
out as we begin the
Jake
5th.
Peters.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Butts going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot
Now
now.
batting,
Terrence
left fielder,
Butts. Been a
Terrence
strikeout victim
Butts.
twice in this one.
Hey, be patient, take yours.
takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So 2 pitch strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Shortstop.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, come on now. 1 time.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 4 runs, 8 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Runner!
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hey, needs you right here. 1 time. Let's go. Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 5-4. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jake Marisnick.
You down here.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
In now, Terrence Butts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peters is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, check the runners. Go 1.
1-2. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Butts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Standing in, Terrence Butts, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
First offering on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
The 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So stepping up now, Jake Peters.
Right fielder, Jake Peters.
1-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Butts. 2 down.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. David Phelps, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Butts is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
One out and a runner on second base. All hit in the air. Butts moving forward. Effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Stepping in, Terrence Butts. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Into the box now, Terrence Butts.
Terrence Butts.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Drive it right now.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw won't get him.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And the runner's breaking for third. Ting is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In is Joey Votto now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the A's nothing. Into the box, Jake Peters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 2. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runners off for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Settling in now, Terrence Butts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Terrence Butts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish. MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He will lead this one off today.
Alcides Escobar.
And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. To his right, Morrison. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 6 tries. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him, but it won't matter as the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
And
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kiermaier.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 0 for 5. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Moustakas is right there, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here it comes on 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 8.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. One strike now from Archer. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. bit out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that from the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Josh Harrison stands in. He will lead this one off today.
Number 5.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Inciarte racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the stretch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Two and two count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at-bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Ready with another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Starling Marte. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 16, Jung-Ho Kang.
Digging in, Jung-Ho Kang. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ball 2.
Inside.
Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that of course is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2 and the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ender Inciarte.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
On the ground, softly towards second. Harrison ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt.
So striding in, Matt Kemp. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Garrett Richards will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Left fielder, Terrence Butts.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Terrence Butts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Wait for a good one. Try to, kid.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. In is Joey Votto now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Joey Votto.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the double steal is on here. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Hernandez.
Let's turn it out. Come on now.
Popped up. Bregman is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels.
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Terrence Butts will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready for another chance. Terrence Butts, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. A windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Butts ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well,
striding in once again, Terrence Butts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrence Butts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Tejeda has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Severino Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kelvin Herrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Digging in the switch hitter, Terrence Butts, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In there, strike 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500. Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Carlos Correa.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trevor Brown. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, not every call is good.
Digging in to try it again, Terrence Butts.
Terrence Butts.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Suarez will put this. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Butts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Rizzo.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Butts is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Ready once again, Terrence Butts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos Correa.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
A 1 pitch on its way. Runners going, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Left for Houston. So now it's Mark Canha. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Butts is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Andrelton Simmons.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Butts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead. Digging in, Terrence Butts.
The left fielder, number 8, Terrence Butts.
Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Right here, let's go. Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Soft liner out toward left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 12-4 is the final in this game. Los Angeles get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Antonio
for the victorious.
Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
Batting third, left fielder Terrence Butts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and they got him. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he will make it to the bag a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Throws her down. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Mike Trout.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Butts is there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Terrence Butts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the runner back safely.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a double steal try here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And the in now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Terrence Butts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The head first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now some people will say he slowed down, others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
Off his second is Altuve. Now the pitch. Revere going back. Still going back. Gone!
Well, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rear.
Striding into the box, Terrence Butts. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Now in the box, Tyler White. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air out to left. Butts is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Terrence Butts. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
Come on, this spot right here.
The 0-2 once more. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Stros secured their 10th victory of the season. Mike Montgomery. Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Daniel Wright is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
So stepping in, Terrence Butts, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on, Big Ed, stay out up there.
Here's another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, stay hot now.
The 2-2 one more time. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Correa.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he's safe. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, let her rip one time. Oh, big guy. See you drive it right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season.
Hey, let's go right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Butts is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Butts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Settling in now, Terrence Butts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
No one out with a runner at second.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Come on, big guy.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up now, Terrence Butts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Yo.
What's up, boy?
What going on, boy?
Digging in and looking for more. Terrence Butts. A
And
hit
you
in
see
2
slide
official
in,
trips
just
to the
came in
plate
like
to
that
this
run.
point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
And that
What's
misses
up?
for ball 1.
Listen. You get the ball. Some broadcast.
I'm on that baseball.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaks
Damn,
his
I'm putting
bat
on
as
back.
this one's popped up. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Yeah, dude. Man played no damn baseball game since the 60s.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
I see a lot more people play this shit. Boulevard be playing that shit too.
Yeah.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Well, they want to see
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
April, maybe some shit like that.
A couple of walks, but no damage.
Back
Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Time basketball started, ain't it?
You pick nobody online?
Yeah, I play a game every now and then.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there.
That's bullshit,
nice
though. I
job.
need to came back and won like that.
6-4, the outcome
That shit
today.
don't be like it.
Daniel Wright takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chad Green was only able to work 4 innings.
Sam on, ain't
Hey, do you check it? That Jay got in the house. Yeah, he on.
he? He on 2K?
Yeah, he made me for load my shit right quick. He's bad.
Yeah, he probably got them taking a shot on shit.
Yeah, I'm be on. I'm staying in the chat though.
I'm finna go on. Let me go to my 2K.
No more. I'm be one here. I hear when you jump back in.
Yeah.